This is Akashvani, the news read by Abhishek Mukhopadhyay. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated and laid the foundation stone of various development projects worth 4,200 crore rupees at Pithoragarh district in Uttarakhand a short while ago. Addressing a public meeting in Pithoragarh, the Prime Minister expressed confidence that this will be Uttarakhand's decade. He assured that Uttarakhand will reach new prospects of development and their government is working with that one motive. He said when the world faces grave challenges, India stands firm and the country's voice is getting stronger each day. Mr. Modi is on a day-long visit to the state. Early in the day, the Prime Minister offered prayers at Parvati Kund at Jolingkong in Pithoragarh. From there, Mr. Modi reached Gunj village where he interacted with the locals and visited a craft exhibition of local products. The Prime Minister also interacted with Army, ITBP and PRO personnel at Gunj. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that India is preparing its youth to take advantage of new opportunities through skilling and education. Addressing the Kaushal Dikshant Samaroh virtually today, Mr. Modi said, when the youth power is stronger, the country develops more. He said the scope of skill development is continuously increasing in India. The Prime Minister said the new national education policy has been brought after almost 4 decades. He emphasized that the government is establishing a large number of new medical colleges and skill development institutes like IITs, IIMs or ITIs. Mr. Modi mentioned that crores of youth have been trained under the Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. Speaking on the occasion, Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan said nearly 10,60,000 youth have been given certificates under this convocation. The Kaushal Dikshant Samaroh was organized in New Delhi. The event witnessed participation of students from prestigious skill development institutes. These include Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Kendra, Industrial Training Institutes, Skill India, International Centre and Jan Shikshan Sansthan. In Sikkim, rescue, relief and evacuation operations are underway in areas affected by the recent flash floods. Evacuation through helicopters resumed this morning after being suspended yesterday due to unfavorable weather. Tourists from Lachung and Lachen were transported to Siliguri in West Bengal in buses through Pakyong Airport today. The death toll from flash floods stands at 37, while 78 people are still missing. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and opposition leader Benny Gantz jointly announced the formation of an emergency unity government and a war cabinet to oversee the fight against Palestinian terrorist group Hamas. It will consist of Prime Minister Netanyahu, opposition leader Gantz, current Defense Minister Yoav Gallant and 2 other top officials serving as observer members. The government would not pass any legislation or decisions that are not connected to the war as long as the fighting continues. Meanwhile, the fighting has further intensified with Israeli jets pounding the Gaza Strip for days in retribution for the weekend attack by Hamas terrorists. US Secretary of State Antony Blinken has reached Israel to show Washington's support for Israel. He will reportedly meet Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu, President Isaac Herzog and senior officials. At least 22 Americans have lost their lives so far in the conflict and the number could still go up. India has launched Operation Ajay to facilitate the return of its citizens from the Israel-Hamas conflict zone. In a social media post, External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar said special charter flights and other arrangements are being put in place. A parliamentary forum on Mission Life, Lifestyle for Environment began in New Delhi today ahead of the 9th Parliamentary Speakers Summit, P20 Summit or G20 nations beginning tomorrow. Speakers of parliaments of G20 members and invitee countries are attending the event. They are deliberating upon initiatives towards greener and sustainable future in harmony with nature. The 8 BRICS International Competition Conference began in New Delhi today. The 2-day conference organized by the Competition Commission of India is based on the theme of new issues in competition, law and policy dimensions, perspectives and challenges. In badminton, top Indian shuttlers Kidambi Srikanth and PV Sindhu will play in the pre-quarterfinals of the singles event at the Arctic Open in Venta in Finland today. And that is the end of this news bulletin.